Buenas tardes, it's me again. This time I'm going to present the basics of automation. I was asked by Chanta to do this video and I'm happy to do it. So I'm going to show you the basics of automation for volume and panning and then for scent. The first one is I'm going to do this automation on the edit window just because I'm going to keep it as simple as I can. If I go to an auxiliary track or if I press on the waveform here, the one below is volume. Here I can draw the automation and I'm gonna start with the guitars just because the guitars kind of lose body in the chorus. When I get to the chorus, they kind of need that lift. Let's listen to it.
Now, never let go of our forever. Never let go for life.
They feel fine there.
Permanently doing it together, yeah. You and I live for a lifetime, love. Baby, rain or shine till the end of time. It's just enough.
So here, pretty much, I'm gonna try to boost this, but for that, I'm selecting again. I'm here in volume, and I'm just gonna push that, and I may believe that it's a little bit too loud before, because I'm in triple mode. Once I select on top of the line, the trimmer jumps in. So here,
If I forever, never let go for life. Permanently doing it together, yeah. You and I live for a lifetime, love. Baby, rain or shine till the end of time. It's just enough. It's something one of a kind.
that seems to work. Now, what you can do is, of course, draw by pressing Command click on it. And whatever you want is trying to do, you can command click. And once you grab one of the points, just click on the points and you can play this. Of course, this is reflecting on the volume and you can check it out here that the volume would be changing as I do this.
Clouds higher than the stars hang out, feeling good without a doubt.
Check the volume here.
Loving how this love feels now. Never let go of our forever.
You see it
Never
jump.
let go for life. Permanently doing it together, yeah. You and I live for a lifetime, love.
So that's the volume for automation. Again, you can select something and trim it up or down. You can command click it and then draw anything that you want to do with that. Now, the next one that I was asked was panning. She especially wanted something to pan that was a stereo file, but I'm going to start showing you in mono. A shortcut here is, and I'm going to go to Sarah's lead, although it's not going to be very musical, but I just want to prove the point. I'm going to click in here and I'm going to go to panning. So I'm going to do something again, not musical, but I just want to prove it. Command click, I got this dot, the other dot, command click. I'm going to create one more and I'm just going to show you the panning, and I'm going to do a drastic just for teaching purposes so that you guys can hear the difference.
Nowadays, we're in the clouds. High.
How's that? Again, remember, I'm in panning in here. The challenge comes, and she asked me to do it in a stereo file. To do it in a stereo file, I'm going to do it for the guitars. I have to do it for both tracks. So the left one starts all the way to the left, and you can check here, sorry, that it says L for left. So I'm going to start with the right one, and I'm going to select the part that I want. I'm pressing Shift Tab, I'm pressing column, and I'm going to start with the left one. And then I'm going to do the panning that I want. So look at this. I'm going to start
Nowadays, we're in the.
with the right one.
Nowadays, we're in the clouds. Higher than.
And you can see how it's opening
Nowadays,
up.
we're in the clouds. Higher than the stars hang out.
And now I have to repeat the same thing. The beautiful thing is that I can copy that, Command C, go now to the left panning, paste that, and it didn't work because I probably have to do paste special, and it doesn't work. So I play too cool and I'm not cool at all. So I guess I just have to do it. Oh, that worked. Do current automation time. So let's do that. I'm gonna delete this. Command click to delete the.
Nowadays, we're in the clouds, higher than the
this.
stars, hang out, feeling good, without a doubt, loving how this love.
You saw it jump at the end. It was because the automation was over. So to answer the question, you have to do both tracks and kind of draw the path that you want. So that's automation. Last but not least, I'm gonna use this. I'm actually gonna undo Command C because I don't find it very musical. And I can do that either by pressing Command. I'm actually gonna redo that. You can delete automation, but simply selecting on it and pressing delete. And I'm gonna go to my right channel. By showing the yellow, it means that there is automation on it. And now again, I'm gonna select all of this. Again, delete, or I'm gonna do undo. And if you just wanna delete one of the dots, you can just press Option click on it. I'm gonna delete it all, and I'm gonna go now into Send automation.
Permanently doing it together, doing it just right.
Then doing it just right, I'm going to automate that one to have a longer reverb there. So I'm gonna go here to the whole reverb. I'm gonna choose level, and again I'm gonna draw this, and I'm going to exaggerate just so that you guys can hear what I'm doing as an effect.
Never giving up this life, permanently doing it together, doing it just right.
So it builds the reverb,
Doing it just right.
and you can see it here.
Doing it just right.
So that's sent, and the same would apply if you want to change the mute. So if you want to mute it right there, you can just say, you know what, I want to mute the first part, and then just have the just right in.
Together, doing it just right.
Kind of works. It wasn't intended to work, and it's probably because it has too much level. So I can go back to level, drop the level a little bit.
Permanently doing it together, doing it just right.
Cool. Here's the basics of automation, and you can automate anything that pops up in this window regarding volume. If you have Pro Tools Ultimate, volume trim, mute, pan, and then in the sends, you can automate the send level, the send mute, and the send panning if it's a stereo send. I hope this video helps, and we'll continue. All the best. Ciao.